Hey everybody, today we're going to learn exactly how to get a friend that you want to be your partner in Butterfly Friends. Now this shouldn't be this complicated, Zynga, and I don't know why it is, but there's a lot of people, including myself, who couldn't figure it out the first time and totally screwed stuff up. So let's get into it. Did you see this? Let's raise a butterfly. Click, click it, click. Oh man, I missed it. Darn it. That's what happened to you probably, and you're like, oh no, where do I find that? You find it in your butterfly house, and we're going to show you. Okay, I'm restarting my game to see if that flyout pops out because you got to click on it real fast. And I think if I restart my game, it's going to click again. All right, good. Wait for it. If you see it, we're gonna click it. It flies out. Yes. Okay, join. Boom. All right. So the first time you saw, I misclicked it. I didn't get there fast enough. But this time, guys, I restarted my game and boom, it showed up. Now it just takes you here. It takes you to this spot right here. There's no indication of like joining anybody. It just opens this up. I could have done the same thing by just clicking on my butterfly workstation. So where is the invite? Zynga, this is so confusing. If this is the first time you've started this event, this shelf here is going to look like this one. It's going to be empty and there's going to be a start button. This one is going to have a gold amount here. For me, it was 400. For you, it might be something else. In fact, let me know in comments if yours is different because you've heard some different variations of the game. And the third box, it says 70 gems, but again, yours could be different as well. So let me know if they're different amounts. But anyway, I digress. This one here, because I've been playing this for 4 days, and it stuck Marie with me. And Marie, it's an auto there because I tried to invite a bunch of people who didn't accept it, and then it just stuck Marie in there because I couldn't get anybody else. Marie did nothing. The thing expired. The butterfly is dead, and we're all upset about it. There was a lot of tears that were shed. Anyways, we're going to reset this to get another shelf out of it. So you just have to click reset and boom, now it's an empty shelf. The biggest thing you need to do before you click anything in here is to find a partner that wants to help you with this event. If you just try to find a random partner, you could get placed with somebody that doesn't play the event and then you're left to do all the work yourself. So the first thing you want to do is reach out to your co-op chat and say, hey, anybody want to work on a butterfly with me? Don't click on anything in here yet. First do that, get them to do that as well. Have them click on nothing either. And arrange it through there. If you have a Facebook group, even better because you can post on Messenger, or if you're in a Discord group, you can put a post on your Discord group. Now that you have a partner who wants to do this, the key is one of you has to start one, and then one of you has to accept one. If you've both started terrariums and you're both feeding butterflies, you can't play together. You have to have one person start it, and then the second person join it. We know that Crystal sent me a request to join her. You saw the flyout. You saw me click on it, but it's nowhere to be found here. The key is you can't have started one yet, and you'll see why just this a second. So I'm going to click start on my terrarium, and look, we can see there's Grandma Crystal's Ranch. She actually sent the invite. It went here. Now that I click start, there it is. These are all the other people that have sent me invites. What's for dinner? Kim sent me an invite. Espera, Fishy Farm. I don't know any of these people, but they've all sent me invites and I could click on their farm and join them. These people, who knows how far along they are? I don't know how much tasks they have. I don't even know how much time they have left in their tasks. It's super risky to pick anybody that you don't know out of this list because you have no idea how far they're going to be. Anyway, Crystal, which was the very top one on my link, was the one that flew out that I clicked on. I've already arranged with Crystal that she started it and I'm going to join her. So I'm going to show you exactly how to invite somebody else as well using my other slot. But for this particular one, we're going to accept Crystal's invite. So we're going to click Crystal's Ranch and we're going to click join. That's as easy as it is. But what happens for everybody is they all start one and then they try to join with someone else over here. And this is only for inviting. You can't accept an invitation once you're in this stage. And that's where everybody has screwed up. You can see the one that I joined with Crystal is only 2 hours old. We have 3 days, 22 hours because we knew we were going to be working together. So Crystal started this 2 hours ago and sent me the invite. I didn't accept it then because I'm making this video to show you guys how to do it. And I had to wait for my other one to expire. Anyway, Crystal's been working on this stage. We have 125 points. We're going to go back in a second and I'm going to show you exactly what Crystal did to invite me so that I could accept. But before we go and do that, I also want to show you guys, Crystal's been working on this for 2 hours now. That's one of the benefits of arranging it at the same time. Because if I would have joined one of those other people, I would have no idea how much time there was left. I would have no idea if they're playing, they could quit, and then I'm left to do this all myself. But I'm also wanting to show you guys a little bit about this boost here. And we're going to use up some of our points here. And I'm going to talk about this in a little bit. But first, we're going to go back a screen and we're going to show you how to invite somebody so that they can accept your invite. Click start. And you can see that we don't want to join anybody right now. We're going to pay the 200 and start ourselves. And that was the large mistake that everybody made at first, because everybody started as many terrariums as they could, and then they're looking for partners. And what should have happened is you should have started maybe one and then waited for an invite and picked someone else on the other one. So now that you've started a new terrarium, you want to invite somebody else to accept. You're going to go ahead and click Find Partner. Now there's two options here. There's Find Partner for Me, and that is a bad thing to click on because you're going to get some rando who may not like it and may not play, or you may get nobody, and then it'll stick Marie, a computer player, which did absolutely nothing for me the first round. So I would not recommend anybody click this Find button. I would instead invite a friend or co-op member. So you're going to click this button here, and then you're going to see a list of people. And let's invite Crystal again. So Crystal was a recent partner of mine, which happens to be right here. You can see Crystal's ranch is right there, but you could invite anybody from your co-op at this point. In fact, you can invite everybody from your co-op, which I don't know if that's a good idea or not, because lots of people in the co-op hardly play. And if you get somebody that hardly plays, you might not do well. So again, prearrange your person. I'm going to invite Crystal here. We're going to click on Crystal. We're going to click this box and we're going to click invite. Now there's a checkbox here that says choose a partner for me from the global community if nobody responds. Uncheck that, because if it's checked off and Crystal doesn't accept this invite, I might be able to go back and choose somebody else instead of it just putting somebody there or sticking Marie with me, which is going to be brutal. Click invite here and that sends the invite to Crystal. She's going to get that flyout. Woo! And then Crystal's going to go into her terrarium. She's going to click on an empty shelf. My name will be at the very top. She'll accept me and we'll be working together. So now we wait for Crystal to accept that. And in the meantime, we're going to go back to this one and we're going to open it up and we're going to feed some orders. Still at 125. I'm going to feed 3 eggs to it. We're going to try to get this guy over here. Ooh, I'm going to need jam. I'm not happy about that. All right, we're going to feed that. We only need to get to 400 points for this video. So hopefully we can get there. Oh, I need one more jam. All right, apple jam. The nice thing with the show me button, guys, is you just click it. It should take you right to the apple cooking station. And I have one ready. Oh, hallelujah. I was anticipating not having to make 3 items for this particular event, but in this case, we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's revive that bush. Thank you, co-op. All right, we're going to go back to the apple jam station. We're going to make some apple jam quickly. In placement of the other one, we're going to make 2 of them because we have to have 2 of everything now, apparently. And now I should have 3 of those. 100 points. All right, this is going to take us to 350. Oh, I'm going to need lemon jam next. Come on, only ask for 2. Oh, it wants 3 lemon jams. I don't know if I made it a lemon jam. Oh, I'm so lucky. I'm going to need more lemons. Let's pick one of these, though. I want to have 2 cooking of everything. All right. I don't know why it's asking for so many items. It was asking for 7s and 8s, guys, so it is considerably better than it was before, but it's still definitely brutal. All right, with this last feed, you can see that now we're heading off to a stage of butterfly pupation, stage 1 of 4 complete. We do get to collect this box, though, which is amazing. So we're going to click this reward box. It's got 10 experience points, 50 gold coins. That's the only way to get gold coins out of this event, too, which is really, really bad. And 1 water, which is pretty much useless. And a flutter power, which we're going to use, actually. So now we have to wait while this butterfly is evolving from egg to caterpillar. It's going to take 3 hours and 58 minutes. One of the issues with this event is everything is taking a long time to cook. So having to wait for 3 hours and 58 minutes before you can fill orders again is very painful and very painstaking. Hopefully they change this number soon, but whatever, it is what it is. Now, there's also this Evolve Now button, and I'm going to click it for you guys and use up these tokens because it does something else besides just let you skip this 3 hours. What it's going to do is it's going to skip the 3 hours, and then it's going to give us a 2-hour boost where we're going to double our points for the next 2 hours on all the stuff we put in it. And there's a time to use that I think is better than this first evolution. It only takes 600 points to get to this next level of the blue chest. And once we have double boost, you can see it costs 5. We could probably get these 600 points very quickly, especially if we're getting 300 points per order. So my suggestion would be if you do want to use this boost to skip the 4-hour wait, just do it on the gold chest, because the gold chest jump, it goes from 1,800 to 3,000, which is 1,200 points. And you can use this as fast as you can for those 2 hours and get as many points as possible. We're going to go back to the other one, and we're going to use that boost on this box so you can see the extra bonus that we get. All right, so we're going to go over here and we're going to click evolve now. And it's going to cost us 9 of these power points, but that's okay. Notice how we didn't get a confirmation pop up. It just uses it up. So you got to be careful where you click on this event because stuff will just get used up and you'll be like, oh no, didn't mean to click it. Anyway, you can see here that we've skipped the cooldown and we're on to stage 2. And as a bonus, as you skip the cooldown, here's a free boost for you for the next 2 hours. And we can say, let's go. And you can see now, everyone, woo, that's a cool animation as it turned into a, I don't know, caterpillar or something. And you can see the boost is active now for 1 hour, 59 minutes. So what you want to do at this point is fill as many orders as you can for the 2 hour boost. The unfortunate thing is if we trash this order, we have an hour wait for every time we trash it, and we have to wait that hour before we can fill it. So a 2 hour boost is very brutal. You want to have a fully stocked barn when you're using a boost, because if you don't, like you can see, I've only got 1 of those. Thankfully, I think the shrimp curry here, I might have an extra one ready to go. Pretty sure I do. I actually have 2 ready to go, so I have 3. Had a boost running on that particular guy when I was running it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the boost on that. So instead of 150 points, guys, check this out. We're getting 300 points because we've got that double boost running, which is halfway to this next box for another 4 hour wait. So we're going to feed this soy sauce. I only need 2. Luckily, I have 2 cooking in my cookers. So I'm going to grab those 2 soy sauces. I just used the soy sauce actually for another thing that I was making. So it's unfortunate that I had 2 ready. And we're going to go ahead and click this. That's 150 points for 2 soy sauces. Normally it'd be 75. And then pancakes. 3. I have 3 pancakes. Guys, 200 points for pancakes. We're going to go over the 1,000. And this is why I suggest that you wait to use the boost for that gold chest. Because now guess what has to happen, everybody? You got it. We're going to be changing stages again. Now we do get to collect the awesome stuff out of here. 15, 100 coins. That's a little better. 1 gem, 1 water, and an extra power pack for the next thing. But look, we're stuck waiting again for 4 hours. Now, if you were smart, which I wasn't, so I have to rewind this video and look, but you could have seen what you're going to need after when this thing comes back, because it was showing us what we needed and what we needed after. And it would have been smart to write those down, remember those, take a screenshot, whatever, and start cooking on 2 or 3 of each of those items so that when it comes back, we can feed the butterfly. Wouldn't it be nice if it said what we need next here instead of just having this mystery screen? When the butterfly event first came out, it was really bad. It was asking for 7, 8, 9 items of stuff that would take 3 hours an item. And everybody freaked out and gave up. And Zynga, very shortly after, reduced the amount of stuff needed and gave us more points. We used to get 25, 50, 100, and now we're getting up to 150 points per thing we feed. So it's way better now, but it's still not to the point where I think many people are still going to enjoy it unless they know how to save up stuff and pay for things and trash the proper orders. I ended up getting an order a few hours ago for 3 baseball gloves, and those take 3 hours each. That's 9 hours. So you know what I did? I trashed it, and I waited the hour for the next one to come up. So when you do get an order that's too kind of extreme like that, feel free to trash it, and then hopefully your orders are going to ask for 1 or 2 items or easy stuff like soy sauce. Let's go see if Crystal accepted the invite. You can see that. Ah, she did. Just popped up. Crystal has accepted the invite for this particular one. Thanks, Crystal. Amazing. And we can certainly feed this one. Oh man, I need 3 of these things. Forget that. I'm trashing that. We're going to discard that and wait an hour. Okay, up next is the little blue thing. So remember to make those. And remember, the butterfly event is a month event, which means you have a lot of time to do it. So you can actually win some interesting prizes. If I click this album here, you can see that every time I fill the butterfly album, I'm going to win these reward boxes. And there's a cool skin for Marie here and this cool archway. And you can see if I get everything out of here, you're going to win this cool stuff, which is 100 gems, which is amazing, and this decoration here, which is good, and 10 golden gloves. Golden gloves are good for speeding up things. We still have 25 days left. I think I'm going to do this. I think that since they adjusted it, I think there's going to be a chance for me to do it, and I'm going to certainly work toward it. Now, also, if you get a duplicate butterfly, it's important to note there should be an exchange button that pops up, and it'll exchange it for something that you don't have. Anyway, that's it for now. Have a great day.